Hello and welcome to AGT Racer. On today's race we will be at the Nürburgring on the in the N400 German cars for the Drivers Room Sunday League Season 4 Round 3. As you can see there, they're the points of the first two rounds of the Sunday League and the Super Formula. I believe for round 4 we'll have these split. So let's get into the grid. In first place in the Porsche we have Smith. In second place again in the Porsche we have the Nestle Crunch of Rocker. We have MJR Mercer in the Gulf number 7. And then quite further back there we've got the Netflix of Ritchie. And the black Red Bull Porsche of Nightmare Racer, followed by Merc in the Cadbury Porsche, and followed by Pi in the Rusty's Lightning McQueen Porsche, again another Porsche myself, and followed by Boss. And then at the back we have Jammy D, everyone on Sport Soft Tyres. And here we are for round 3 of the Drivers Room Sunday League in the N400 German car at the Nürburgring, and we're off. And Smith in the Porsche there. Remember, every driver's on Sport Soft. There you go, first corner so far so good. Smith, Rocker, Mercer, Ritchie, myself and Merc. So an error so far by myself. We've got Half Pie in 8th. Oh, she goes wide there. Twats head first into the wall. Unlucky there, puts herself in last, and Jammy D there. Not had time to put his usual livery on. A slight nudge to Boss there in the Porsche. Boss lets him past, I'm not really sure why there. And Jammy D in the BMW. Let's go through the field. There I am in 7th, and we've got a bit of a battle going on here. A bit of a train. So let's go down the field. Look at that there, Nightmare Racer having a right attack on Ritchie there. Ritchie in the Netflix Porsche. And Mercer in the Gulf there. Porsches look absolutely stunning in these liveries going over the hill. Beautiful slide by Ritchie and Nightmare Racer then. And there we see Merc there in the Cadbury livery in 6th place. Drivers Room Sunday League. Oh, we got a bit of a Ritchie there catching up on Mercer as we go down the hill. Oh, big slide there. Did well to control it. Nightmare Racer just going wide. We'll go through the field there. There's Smith's really pulling away now. Followed by Rocker there. In the Nestle, rival to the Porsche Cadbury of Merc. And there's Ritchie there in 4th place, having a look at an attack on Mercer there. Just not able to get past. Very difficult to get past on the Nürburgring. You have to really, if you're a clean driver like we are in the Drivers Room, most of the time anyway, we won't look to go for a position unless we can. There's Nightmare Racer doing well in 5th place there. Strong, I'm in 6th place, doing well. There's Merc in 7th, managed to overtake the Cadbury there. There's Boss in 8th place, followed by Jammy in 9th. And fairly new arrival, Half Pie in the car's livery. And there's Smith there charging away in 1st place. Rocker doing well in 2nd there. followed by Mercer. And then Richie, this is a 30-minute race, the Drivers' Room Sunday League, and then what follows is the Drivers' Room Super Formula, which the video was already out. They've just had time issues to be on a beautiful slide there by Richie. Porsche is absolutely stunning to drive around the Nürburgring. Oh, Nightmare Racer going a bit wide there. Manages to keep it in a straight line though. And now he's got myself in the Transformer Jazz livery. And Merc right behind. We're on to the fast section there. Merc goes a little bit wide. Manages to hold it though. And Nightmare Racer doing well in 5th place. I look to have a look on the inside there. Just to, oh, Nightmare Racer goes wide there. Oh, Merc follows him. Both twatting into the wall. But it looks like Nightmare Racer came off slightly worse there. Leaves the door open a little bit for Merc. Oh, that's unlucky there as we'll go back through the field. There's Richie still unable to get past Mercer there. Really challenging. And Mercer is the creator of the Drivers' Room, where we have a lot going on. We have the endurance races on a Thursday. The Sunday is split into 2 tiers for both the Sunday League and the Super Formula Series. The Tier 1 replays you should find by Muller_CJ, as Mercer goes a little bit wide there. Still not giving Richie the chance. And there's myself just touching the dirt. Maybe Richie now as we come on to some of the tighter sections, try and force Mercer into an error. As I was saying there, yeah, Muller_CJ or Plucks the Duck on YouTube, both commentate on the Tier 1 replays and the Endurance series on a Thursday along with myself. And we have a Discord channel, the Drivers' Room Discord channel. So please get in touch with any one of us if you wish to join. There are spots open. And we also have Jammy D at the back, who live streams every race he's in. And there's myself pulling a gap there from these 2 guys who went wide. Merck's still in front of Nightmare Racer, who is not able to capitalise just yet. And there we have Boss, followed by Pie now. Pie starting to make some ground up in the Lightning McLean. And then we have Jammy D in the BMW, probably the wrong choice. He thought it was a different car. So it was a very, very late entry. Didn't have a chance to drive this, didn't even have a chance to get a proper lap in. So unfortunate for Jammy D there. Jammy D is a very good racer, but can be unfortunate in some races, whether by his own mistake or by others. There's Smith and Rocker there, cruising. And Richie's been able to get past Mercer. Let's have a look what's happened there. As we see now, Mercer is still in 3rd. Oh, he's had a mistake there. Just gone a bit wide, bit too fast before that left-hander. Can catch you out there. And he's given, oh, as he bumps over. So Richie now taking 3rd place. As well, big slide, just clipping the grass. Very dangerous move there. But fair play to him. As we see now, I've been able to creep up behind Mercer. Don't know if I'll be able to catch in the slipstream. Mercer might be able to on Richie though. Slipstream will give just a couple of miles extra, but topping out at 170 really. Not able to capitalise just yet. 175. Now the slipstream's kicking in. 179 for Mercer. 176 for Richie there. A very tricky S's as you come in full speed down the hill. Get it, well, he just goes wide there as I go twatting into the wall. As Merck followed by, oh, he follows me off there. And Nightmare Racer manages to push himself through in the Red Bull. Oh, Richie Merck all over the back of him, just can't do anything yet. As we see there, Boss in 8th, holding it steady. And Pino starting to catch up on Boss. You see the BMW charging there. Well, he's managed to hold it, has he? Oh no, almost. Very unfortunate there. Not his day today for Mr. Jammy D. And there's Smith, it is his day. Really cruising now in first place. And Rocker followed. And there we have Richie in 3rd. Followed by number 7. Mr. Mercer. And then 5th place myself. Holding 5th strong. And we've got Nightmare Racer in 6th. Followed by Merck. And it looks like Bassett had a bit of a problem there. You can clearly see Pie in the background. Just need to start getting the consistency up for both Boss and Pie. They're good drivers, but sometimes the errors can let them down. I have full, well, beautiful jump there. I have fall victim to this many a time. I believe I'm a good driver, not the best, but too many errors. I'd say Jammy D is a quicker driver, but sometimes has big mistakes, whether by his own fault or by other people. As we look back now from Boss. Oh, managed to twat head first into the wall. As we see Boy going past now, taking 8th place. Jammy D there, I can imagine he's absolutely furious. Hasn't had a chance to test the car, made some mistakes. BMW not the greatest round this track. I've been in those places and it hurts. As we see there, Smith absolutely smashing it now in front. I reckon he'll be running away this season and be going straight up to Tier 1. And I think Rocker will have a good chance for that as well. Rocker not going for the usual Atari livery today. And there's Mercer in 3rd now. Looks like Richie's had a big mistake, dropping himself back into 5th place. That's unfortunate for Richie there. There's a beautiful slide round the corner. Very quick driver is Richie. And Nightmare Racer holding 6th. Holding off Merck well. You can see now, as we got full acceleration, the Cadbury of Merck starting to gain. Have to keep his composure now, Nightmare Racer. As we come up to the tight right. Can be quite tricky. You think you made the corner and then you haven't, you go wide, but they've both held the corner well. Both holding the tight inside there. Very close racing now between these two. We're having a cheeky look there, Merc. Starting to pile the pressure on Nightmare Racer. Let him know he's there. Put him into a mistake. Oh, they've both gone a bit wide. I think Merc was following him there. There's like synchronised sliding onto the dirt, but Merc's managed to pull in the inside. He's got the inside line now. Very clean driving from these guys. It can be very difficult to drive side by side through the Nürburgring. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful drive. Oh, Nightmare Racer's just gone on the dirt. Giving Merc the position. I don't think that'll be the last of the battling we'll see from these pair today. As we'll have a look now. Pie there holding 8th strong. Boss trying to recover after his mistake, and Jammy D there. I can see him just throwing the towel in. And there we have Smith. Absolutely cruising on the main straight now. Followed by Rocker. Rocker's slowly building that gap, or at least maintaining the gap. And there we have Mercer in 3rd. Followed by myself in 4th. Richie there in 5th after his mistake earlier. As we come on to the main straight now. Very long straight. No one in the slipstream area. Very similar powered cars. And there we have Nightmare Racer and Merc again at it. It looks like Nightmare's managed to jump in front of Merc, but it's like they're following themselves. It's not rally, guys. Makes for entertaining racing now. As we see Smith in the pits. And Merc there, he should have the slipstream later on in the straight. As we see now, side by side as we go under the bridge. Could this all end in disaster? As we see basically everyone jump in the pits now. Are these guys going to follow suit? Oh, as Merc goes a bit wide there, a bit of a wobble, but he manages just to get in the pits in time. As we'll go through now, Rocker there holding 2nd place, Smith miles in front now. And Mercer comes out in 3rd place from the pits, followed by Richie. Richie's jumped myself in the pits, we're basically inside each other. That sounds disgusting. That's what happened. And it looks like Richie was able to come in first there. In front of myself. Oh, big side from Richie there. Giving me the opportunity to sneak past. Very close racing now. Still very clean racing. Tricky part of the circuit. And as we start the descent down the hill, we've got Richie. He should be able to catch me up in the slipstream, as long as there's no mistakes. Both keeping it clean. Good racing there. Oh, I've had a mistake now. That's going to give Richie a chance. No, he's not able to capitalise just yet. We'll carry on and go through the field now. As Merc is in front of Nightmare Racer. Let's have a look at the fuel. 3/4 full. Looks like Nightmare Racer put a lot more fuel filled to the top. That's lost him a few seconds there, as it sounds like he's just gone on the dirt again. Yeah, it looks like it has. And Boss has jumped in front of Pie. He hasn't put much fuel in though. That could be quite dangerous towards the end. And there's Pie there. And Jammy D is still carrying on. Fair play to him. As we see Smith in first, running away with it. Rocker there, he's starting to pull away from Rocker a little bit now. Mercer holding third strong. And there's myself and Richie now in fourth place. Oh, slight error by myself there, giving Richie the inside line. As we see now, this can be quite tricky. In fact, all of Nürburgring is tricky, to be honest, apart from the straight. Oh, as Richie makes a mistake there. Swapping positions all the time now. Richie's starting to gain a little bit. See if we can both keep it tidy through here. Oh, he clips onto the dirt again. Unlucky there, loses a little bit of ground, but not too much. And there's Merc now charging away from Nightmare Racer. Let's have a look at the gap between them. There's 13-second gap between them. That could be due to the fuel and a couple of mistakes from Nightmare Racer. But at least he won't need to be worried about fuel saving. I think this man may need to though. Old Boss. And there's Polish. She's starting to catch. And Jammy D there in the lonely BMW at the back, and lonely at the front. Smith just keeping it smooth. Same for Rocker. And then we got Mercer in third place, holding that strong. And myself and Richie in fourth and fifth. Now, remember Richie was in third, but there was a mistake. We didn't see that mistake. We cost him a couple of positions. As we both go a little bit wide there. Sometimes when you're following a car, you can get caught in that trap of literally following them, even if they go off the track. You message your braking up, you get in a sort of trance. I believe most of you will understand. Looks like Mercer may have had a problem there. Could see him in the foreground, starting to lose a bit of ground. We'll have a look when we are onto the main straight. As we go through the field, looks like Nightmare Racer's having to slide off again. There's Boss, there's Pie. Really on a charge now. And Nightmare Racer, Jammy D at the back there. And at the end of the straight, you've got Smith. At the beginning of the straight, you've got Rocker and Mercer there. So Rocker might have had a problem losing a bit of ground to Mercer. And as you see there in the background, you had myself and Richie. Richie's just not in the slipstream range. And then starting the main straight, you got Merc in 6th place, followed by Nightmare Racer there. Needs to settle it down now a little bit now. And there you've got Boss and Pie. There's Rocker there. Mercer. The beautiful Golf livery. And there's myself and Richie at it again. It was actually a really nice race in these Porsches through the Nürburgring. Like I say, I've got past the 100. I'm on 117 subscribers. So thank you for all those guys. Hope you like the videos. Please comment if you want anything different or how to improve the channel and my commentary. As you see there, it's very even race between myself and Richie at the moment. Slight error, one gets past, another slight error, the other gets past. I'll go through now. There's Merc, there's Nightmare Racer. As we see Boss now with Pie in the background. Let's hope they can keep the errors down. And have some battling at the back. Making a lot of ground up now. As we come down the hill, Paul should be catching a little bit of the slipstream. Boss will have to try and defend. Make the Porsche huge on the track as we see Pie there. Hard on the brakes. Very close now. And she's got the just in of it. I thought she was going to take it then. As we see Bosch there being very cautious, just in case. Oh, he's gone slightly wide. They'll get a penalty for that. Oh, he's gone off a little bit. I'm not really sure what happened there. I don't think you need to let Pye pass. I don't think anyone would think that was cheating. It was an error. He didn't gain anything. But he's robbed the audience of a battle. I'm sure they'll be back on it later. I think Jammy D's had enough now. There's Smith in first. Rocker keeping it strong again. Same for Mercer. And looks like Richie's dropped off a little bit now. Could have been a slight error. As we see Merc there, I wish Nightmare Racer didn't put too much fuel in. Robbed the audience again of some great battling between them. As we see Pye looking like she might be starting to pull him away from Boss. Boss may be in trouble with the fuel here. He might be doing some fuel saving. There's not going to be another lap, but could be quite dangerous there for Boss. There's Rocker there. Nothing dangerous for himself. Driving perfectly. Mercer having a great drive in third. And there's myself in fourth place. Trying to catch Mercer up. Oh, there he is in front. Oh, the Mercer's had a slight error. There, I've just gone on an absolute charge. I say the Porsche sounds absolutely fantastic. And if Richie gets a move on, this might be a three-way battle for the third place at the end. You can see there it's just starting to come down the hill. I will rejoin that later. There's Richie. And the Red Bull of Nightmare Racer. Pye doing well, keeping 8th, followed by Boss, looking like he's going to have to do some serious fuel saving now. And look at Smith, he's going to be close to running out of fuel at this rate, but I think he should be alright. And Rocker, there we got Mercer coming onto the final straight now, the big long straight. And myself in fourth place. I don't think I shall be challenging Mercer. And Richie in the background now, just out of the slipstream position. Oh, it's going to be very close for the fuel for myself. Do some serious fuel saving. As we see, Smith takes first place. Rocker takes second. Or he will take second. We've got to see what's going on. If Mercer will have a mistake at the end or not. No, he's driven perfectly today. Podium finish for Mercer. Great result there. And myself, good result for myself, 4th. You remember, all previous seasons, mostly I was last, so I'm really pleased about that. And we've got Richie there in 5th place. Good battling throughout the race. And we see Merc in 6th place. Oh, he's had a mistake. Oh, bouncing over the curb. We see Nightmare Racer. They've had some fantastic... Oh, he's actually had a problem there. I think he's just twatted into the wall. He might be trying to get rid of some penalty now. He needs to be quick. This will be quite close now. As you see, there's Nightmare Racer. Merc just going over the finish line in 6th. 7th place for Nightmare Racer. And there we see Pi in 8th. And Bus there in 9th place. Will Bus make it to the finish line? The fuel is exceptionally close now. As we see Pi there taking it smooth around the final turns. Good result for Pi, 8th position. Well done there. And Bus. Yeah, he's going to make it to the end now. Oh, he's timed that perfectly. Okay. And we'll see the results. As we have a look there, we've got Smith on 48 points, followed by Rocker on 40 points, and then Wilco and myself on 32 points. Okay, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe, help the channel build, and please get in touch, join the drivers room, and have some great fun. Thank you for watching.